Hey, Chachi, Compton, no jumper, we're here. What? S2, a gang of this. Compton. I'm from Compton. I'm from the west side of Compton. Central El Segundo to Rosecrans. 134 is a 114 deuces. Enterprise Park was amazing. I loved the free lunch. All the homies, they showed me love and kept me out of bullshit. Durn Avenue made me what I am today. I love the fuck out of being from Compton. As a kid, I was fun. Like, I just wanted to do shit. I wanted to hoop. I wanted to, what you smoking on? Okay. I wanted to hop fences. I wanted to, like, I couldn't wait for the ice cream truck. I was a regular little badass Compton kid, but not bad where I would go to jail bad. I was just bad, like, didn't listen. Like, we would fucking be doing shit we had no business doing. BB gun fights and shit like that. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't in gangs and shit, you know what I'm saying? I just knew all of them. Man, shit. What was I listening to at that time? Man, I don't fucking know. I wasn't listening to nobody grown, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't listening to what them old niggas had to say. We do what we wanted to do as far as music. Shit, anything that came from Death Row, you feel me? I'm an older nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit raised me. DJ Quick and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Anything that came from that regime had me going crazy, like the Eminems and then like the Waynes, being a little kid with just being amongst them adults. That kind of like was my mantra of like kind of doing shit, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like how he was able to stand with grown-ups and still be like this hard-nosed little nigga, you know what I'm saying? I got the name probably from basketball. I was cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really tripping too much. I became like a little bad as I got older. You know what I'm saying? I started having kids and responsibilities, so a nigga had to get out here and kind of move a different way to create finances and just dealing with having multiple mothers of children and shit like that at a very young age just caused me to have to get money a little faster than me getting a 9 to 5. But problem came from basketball. But you can call me Chachi though, because I'm really like a nice guy. Compton was beautiful. I love being from Compton. I mean, they got fucking gangs of Pacoima. Gangs is everywhere, so that shit don't really mean nothing, man. Honestly, God, the real niggas that was doing that shit knew who to keep in and out of certain things. You know what I'm saying? Did it mold me? Of course. I learned a different way of moving, a different way of trooping, a different way of thinking just because I was watching gangsters run my neighborhood. Did I duck it? Like, that's some fucking Channel 7 movie shit, ducking gangs. Like, that's not how it go. Nobody's gonna make you do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest misconceptions I know. When I was younger, did I ever want to see what gangbang was like? Yeah, of course. Because I got to see a lot of the ups of it being young and not understanding what was going on in the dark when I was in the house. But I just didn't understand the common sense of it. You know what I'm saying? And that just comes from, I was able to see the world or get on planes at a younger age, like, and able to see different things. So my mind was already somewhere different. But I would bring that kind of mentality back to the neighborhood and it kind of explain why I didn't do certain things. There was one time I think they were putting all the young niggas on at the Enterprise. And I thought about it real quick and I'm like, hold on, that nigga hit me in my face. And fuck that, we're not doing that. If that's what it takes to be from that, nah. Then gangbanging is a 24-hour job. It's like you can't even take a day off. It ain't like no lunch breaks, none of that. You gotta be hard all day. I don't like the hours. I got started in music. I had like a job and like the first mother of my child we was young as fuck, but she did something and I ended up getting put on child support. And I remember getting a check and I did all this overtime, did gang overtime, and then that shit just said $44 on it. I'm expecting $500, $600, $700, $800. And so I walked outside and the homies was, my partner's sitting right over there right now. They were having a dice game outside and I threw the check down, I'm like, shoot it. And I think the nigga hit it on the first hit. First one or two, he took my shit. I'm like, I'm out of here. I ain't coming back to this motherfucker. I can't do this. I can't work for nobody. I gotta figure something else out because they gonna get me. The rap shit came late. The rap shit came on accident. I just picked up a knack for music. Like that never was in my, well, I didn't know it was in my past. One of the rappers in the neighborhood, like I used to make beats on PlayStation because I was bored or whatever, doing little shit. Girls would come over, I would freestyle. the nigga, he was a rapper. He asked for a beat that he heard, and he was like, well, I'm like, nigga, you gotta take me to the studio. So he takes me to the studio, they do their little shit or whatever, and I'm like, they leave, and I had like an extra 50 in my pocket. I'm like, hey man, can I stay here and fuck around? So I made a beat and did the song in the studio. I just wanted to do rap shit or whatever. I came back to the neighborhood, he pressed play, I pressed play, and I blew bro out the water. It was like, okay, well hold on, this is something I could do, let's fuck around. And it kind of really started just like that. I was making beats. My cousin had a label called The Range Entertainment, and they brought me in to be like the producer. And I just kind of had a knack for electronics. So I just made all the beats and different shit like that. And the writing stuff was like, I ended up meeting Terrence Martin. Terrence Martin walked into that house where I was working out of. I used to work in this closet. He came in and made a beat, and then we kind of clicked from that day on. I sent him the song the next day. And we've been locked in ever since. He had a relationship with Snoop and everybody. They had a situation where I could, excuse me, come in, do some writing and shit. I was around all my heroes for 6 months. It like went like that. And I ended up being able to write for some of the biggest names to ever fucking walk the earth. It don't matter at this point. It's more so just I was happy to help. I was happy to be involved. It's a lot of relationships that from that time I'm still able to utilize today. You know, and that was 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I respect them for giving me a chance of somebody who has never sold a record in my fucking life to make 5 figures for something that's sitting in my computer that I did in my bedroom. You know what I'm saying? 5, 6, 7 figures at this point. Like, so what would I look like demeaning it? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I want musicians to be able to share the dollar. Everybody should get in the room and try to help and be a part of making yourself some money off of your art and being creative with each other. It shouldn't be no fucking solo room. I need to fucking lock in by myself. That's weird as shit. Like, nah. Because I feel like a lot of people are trying to go to that, send it to me and I can knock it out here. Like, man, nah, I need niggas in the room. I need my shit to feel like something. Like, yeah, I need niggas to be like, hey man, don't say that like that. I think if you go, it'll take it here. Because people think words is writing. Nah, like, cadences are words. Telling me to say United States, but saying United States. You wrote it in that note. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that motherfuckers ain't gonna understand, but niggas ain't got time to explain, you know? Salute to Snoop Dogg, first of all, for getting a walk. He's getting a star on the Hall of Fame, right? Long overdue, long overdue. He's done so much for music, human beings, black people, Crips, shit, just period. He's revolutionized marijuana, what he represents in the show, all of the stereotypes that he broke through to be this household name. He's big as Martha Stewart or Oprah Winfrey. That's amazing. That was something he taught me, that you don't have to bend or change to succeed in this business. You can be you to the fullest, no matter where you at. You can drop a gospel album and still smoke weed the next day. That doesn't mean it's not the truth. Function, y'all talking about a lot of old shit. That's a gang of old, I feel like this is the oldest shit I ever heard. I met E-40 just in passing, just moving around. We had did a record called Potion. That was just on one of my projects. And then one night, I think we was in my house, we were at a spot, and then my boy played the beat, and I actually said the same first bars of the verse that I had on the song as the hook. Was, hey bitch, try this, guarantee you touch a square to a vibe, bitch. And it was like, damn, this sound hard, let's send it to him as the hook. And that was 3:30 in the morning. At 4, he hit back and was like, don't play that for nobody else. Then about 3 weeks later, I was on 106 in Park. The crazy thing about the My Squad record is I do these things called Hell Week, where I try to do like 30 songs in 7 days. And it's just like a basketball player that goes shoots 1,000 jump shots. It's like, I just lay 30 ideas, whether it beats, hooks, bridges, whatever the fuck, but I need to get them done and have them ready. It was one of the records that was in that. And I had dropped it on one of the mixtapes that I dropped. I probably sent to somebody. One of the guys from the Rams, the DJ Mowski, shout out to him. He heard the record. I was actually on a tour, and this was for the first time. This was the first tour that I took studio equipment with me. So he calls like, hey man, the Rams love this record. Is there any way you can make us a version? I'm thinking this is just a version for him to like DJ or something too, you know what I'm saying? So I do it, get it back, and then like the next day, I'm on the phone with the Rams corporate shit. And I'm like, what the fuck going on? They're like, no, this is gonna be the official record. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is about to be crazy. So they did the re-release, set it up where I performed it. It was the first year that football was back in LA. I was able to perform it in the second quarter. They hadn't scored a touchdown all season. I fucking did the song. They scored their first touchdown the next play. Diamond Lane, you know how that go. Fucking my mama, me, and the homies was on the field when it happened. So that's some real LA shit. It was a vibe. The dope shit about independence is not having to worry about the meticulous things and knowing that if the money is directly going to you. You control when you come, you control when you start, you control everything. Any misstep that happened, you can blame yourself. You don't have anybody else to look at and say, well, damn, what did they do? You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the reason why it took so long to even do a partnership. It was beautiful that I was able to run into a familiar face in Benji that I knew from starting my relationship with Wiz and different things like that is what made that even comfortable. But it all went down even what Bird wanted to do. Bird's my CEO. Bird was like, he preaches independence to us and control to us and just really knowing that we control when everything goes. But when you know somebody like Benji and Rostrum and what they've done, it just makes sense. Two indies clashing to do something major is always gonna be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got something to prove on both ends. You know what I'm saying? And you can feel it. You can feel the push. My recommendation to people that do decide to take a deal, do a partnership, however you want to do your yang, however your yin and yang splash, I would say get your weight up before you do it. So you don't walk in with somebody telling you what to do or you telling them what to do. You just want to walk in with an equal level head, have respect for the people that you're about to do business with. Understand that this is a business. Nobody owes you shit. They're not your mama. They're not your daddy. They ain't been in your mama house or your daddy house. So know that they don't owe you nothing. Everybody got to work together hand in hand. And understand that this business don't need you. You know what I'm saying? This business don't need you. You want to be in it. So treat it as such. Don't start making a gang of money and think that you can tell it how it's gonna go. This shit is like, you can't reinvent the wheel in this. You know what I'm saying? Get your money, stay loyal to your team, do good business. Get your money, stay loyal to your team, and do good business. That's all you gotta do and you're gonna be all right. I promise, I promise.